Hi, Taurus. Welcome. Taurus, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip it if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's go ahead and get into it. So, Taurus, overall energy for you and the person you are connecting with is Saturn. So this energy is talking about being more disciplined, being more structured, taking your time, being more responsible with your decisions as well. It could be that you're feeling a little bit tested right now, or maybe going through some difficulties just in general, or when it comes to the connection. Could even feel like there's some restraints around you, but I'm getting that this is all mental, okay? Mental restraints. But they're really encouraging you to take the more mature approach here and to exude your self-control during this time frame. So let's see what else is coming in for you then, Taurus, your overall energy. What is crowning Taurus's energy in the reading for my Taurus? All right, so you have the Three of Wands here, Taurus, which is all about preparation, preparing yourself for the next step maybe. And maybe this is why you're being encouraged to kind of think things through and figure things out before you take any action, to not be impulsive, to not be immature about the decisions you're making right now, because they have a lot of weight behind them. All right, some of you, it's also got to do with your responsibilities as a person, as an adult. And then person you're connecting with is the Page of Swords. So this is about gossip. It's a bit of an immature energy, okay? So it's really interesting, right? Because I'm getting all of these messages for you about like being the mature person or taking a grounded approach. And the person you're connecting with comes out in the Page of Swords, which can be the opposite of that: impulsive, immature, having trust issues, not quite being completely honest, things of that nature, right? Not saying this person is always like that, but for whatever reason, this is what's crowning their energy right now. So this is what's dominant in their vibe at the moment. So let's see, wow, what led up to the now, Taurus. We're going to look at the recent past to get an idea of what's been going on, and then we're going to look at current energies. How are you thinking about this? How are you feeling? And then what's the most likely future outcome based on the energy of today? So recent past here for you, Taurus, is the Knight of Pentacles, the Star card, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. So Taurus, why all of a sudden I'm getting a song about walking? Okay, random. Some of you might need to walk more, or get up and walk, or walk around right now. Maybe you are walking around right now listening to this. I have no idea. Anyways, Taurus, there's a sense here in the recent past of wanting to take the methodical approach, the practical approach, and that actually working out for you, that actually bringing you closer to a desire or to some sort of wish fulfillment here. There's like this playful energy that Spirit is wanting you to have, and to at the same time still be wise. It's like you can be playful but still make smart decisions, right? So I feel like there might be a tendency here to maybe want to go into the impulsive, but the encouragement is to stay grounded right now, because any impulsive actions may lead to a sense of isolation or feeling left out or lost. Or maybe some of you have already experienced that in the past, of like things were going slow and steady, there seemed to be progression, things were aligning, and then one false move or one impulsive decision may have really backfired on you, okay, or has the potential to backfire on you. So what I'm getting here, Taurus, is like, take your time, all right? And you are a fixed sign, right? So I don't get that Tauruses are very impulsive in general, unless you have like a fire, moon, or rising. But I mean, we all have the ability, right, to kind of go into that zone if we need to, or if we feel pushed, you know. There's another message, sorry, that wants to come through. There's also this message here about like feeling alone even when you're not alone. I'm sorry, there's a song coming through. 'Cause I feel alone even when I'm alone. You don't have a clue. But I don't want to give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Maybe I've been a little fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. Wow. All right, so that is Focus by Her. H-E-R is the name of the artist. I love her. So essentially that song is about like being in love but also feeling ignored at the same time, or not feeling appreciated when it comes to love, or like overlooked. There's a sense of feeling overlooked, whether that's coming from you or the person you're connecting with. So let's see what else, Taurus. Let's look at this person's recent past energy. That's such a good song. Recent past energy for person Taurus is connecting with. I can still hear the song. Sorry. I'm like going into my head. I'm singing it inside of my head right now. All right, person you're connecting with, 7 of Pentacles. These cards are not shuffling right. All right, so 7 of Pentacles with the person you are connecting with here. 5 of Cups. 4 of Swords. This person could have been patiently waiting for some sort of apology or some sort of decision on your part, Taurus, or you, they. I'm sorry, that song is coming through so strong. Oh, that's almost all I can hear is I wish you would focus on me. It could really be that you have someone really wanting or craving your attention or wanting your focus, Taurus, okay, if it's not you feeling that way. I get a sense of regret or remorse around the connection. I can't tell which side it's coming from, but it's kind of being kept quiet, right? I feel like there's also this very quiet or secretive energy around the connection, or at least there has been in the past. This person might have been grappling with, you know, what to do about just life in general, or how they feel, or the situation. I feel a lot of mood fluctuation going on in this person's energy, especially when it comes to things that they're very passionate about. It could be that this is someone who's very passion driven, Taurus. And willing to wait, really. Willing to wait for what they're passionate about, I feel. So. And now I'm getting another song. The Chance I Never Got. I don't know what that's from. Chance I Never Got. If you guys know, let me know. All right, so let's go forward, right? Let's go into the headspace. Where are we at in the headspace right now, Taurus, for the connection? The 8 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles. That was the Queen of Swords, but it didn't pop all the way out. All right, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Temperance. You had 2 here, but I'll take note of them, put them back. 6 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. So, Taurus, as it pertains to like what's going on with you right now, some of y'all had to walk away to kind of get your peace of mind, to get your bearings, to really think about, you know, what is important to you. Some of you definitely have goals and aspirations that are also calling you forward, right? It's not always 100% about love. It's also about the things that we want for ourselves. And I feel like some of you are prioritizing that right now, or needing to prioritize that. But I do also feel that love being significant to you and important to you during this time frame, and weighing something out when it comes to the emotional self. There's definitely this feeling of romance, of being in love, and yet there's this non-committal energy around it, Taurus, whether that's coming from you or the person that you're connecting with. It's like wanting that love, but wanting that freedom as well. And can you have both, you know, or wanting love and relationships in a partner, but also not wanting that restriction that sometimes come with commitments where we feel obligated to someone else or responsible to someone else. I do feel like as a collective right now, as a whole, we're all kind of going through transitions when it comes to commitments and relationships for the year 2022, which is setting the stage for 2023. And one of the big things that's going on in the collective that will span over the next 10 to 20 some odd years is a restructuring of the idea of committed relationships, and specifically marriage. A lot of people coming out of the old traditional beliefs that relationships are solid and forever, and more towards this fluid, more free approach to relationships, right? Not saying that, you know, traditions of marriage are going to completely go away or off of the map, but I feel like progressively more and more people are coming out of some of those old ideologies and beliefs around traditional commitments, right? And so it would not be surprising to me if you're also feeling this or it's coming through for you during this time frame, but over the next few years. So, and I'm kind of getting that too, like wanting, not free love. Why do I keep hearing free love? Freedom and love. You know, love that does not impede on the things that you also hold dear to yourself. Does that make sense? It's kind of like a free-floating hippie vibe, which I do love Taurus energy, and some of y'all are the best and coolest hippies on this planet. I have so many Taurus friends, especially my female Tauruses, and I just love y'all to bunches. But it could also be that you're connecting with someone who sees relationships as more of an open experience, or they're more open-minded maybe than what society or traditions would say. Okay, so take it. If it's you, then you know it's you. If it's them, then you know it's them. Especially if someone is feeling neglected within a traditional commitment right now. Okay. So, let's see. 9 of Swords, King of Swords, King of Wands. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that face. I'm getting a really old song. Something about a wishing well. Wishing well, kissing well. I don't even know the words to it. Maybe a wishing well is significant to somebody. I don't know. Anyways, 9 of Swords, King of Swords, King of Wands here. The High Priestess. So when it comes to this person's perspective, right, they do tend to overthink things, overstress things, get it all in their head about things. But at the end of the day, they are going to follow their passion. They are going to go towards what they want because it's calling them. You know, like I feel like this person is, when they're passionate about something, they don't really give up very easily on it, okay? Even if there has been issues along the way or things that maybe didn't work out that in their favor, okay? I do feel like this person's strongly feeling connected to you, Taurus, or definitely feeling intuitively drawn to the connection. This also might be an intuitive person, or you might be. It's like when it comes to what they want and how they feel, a lot of certainty there. But if they overthink it or think about it too long, then they tend to complicate it in their mind. So this person is needing to rely more so on how they feel and to trust a little bit that they can trust their emotions, that their emotions are letting them know, you know, what's good for them and what to veer away from. And so this person is learning through this connection, by the way, how to follow their intuition more. So let's go into the emotional space and see what's going on there. I don't know why my nose is itching, but I'm sorry, guys. This all of a sudden is really itchy. All right, let's go into the emotional space. Let's go deeper and see, what are you feeling underneath all of that, Taurus, when it comes to this person? The Hangman. The Four of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. Some of y'all want the freedom to choose who you love. That's really interesting, right? Because of course we always have that freedom, but sometimes it don't feel that way, does it? Sometimes it feels like other people get more of a say-so than we do on our own hearts, which should never be the case. You should never allow other people to dictate really any part of how you live, but especially in the partners that you choose. But I'm getting a message here that some of you want the freedom to choose when it comes to love. And Spirit is saying you do have the freedom to choose. It's just, are you going to buck the system? Are you going to allow yourself that choice? Some of you maybe grew up in more traditional backgrounds. I could be connecting with a group of Tauruses where that's the expectation for you, is to, you know, go about relationships in a certain kind of way. And it's scary, right? Sometimes when there's expectations of us like that, especially from people we love and respect, to go outside of that, or to go outside what society would consider the norm. But in order to follow your true soul's path, you have to let go of that fear, right? And if fear is ever holding you back, then you're not truly in line with your intuition, right? And fear, by the way, is false evidence appearing real. A lot of the things we fear either never come to fruition, or if they do, it's not nearly as bad as we thought it would, right? So we hold ourselves back a lot of times from doing what we really love because we project what other people might say, might do, and maybe they will and maybe they won't. But a lot of times you'd be surprised how understanding people who love you can be, but also how adaptable and changeable we really are. Even the ones that resist change still end up changing over time, you know? So to never hold yourself back out of fear, right? All right. So then you have the Hangman, the Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Eight of Swords. So Taurus, yeah, I didn't even look at the cards, but the cards pretty much say like everything I was just saying to you, which is to not allow yourself to get stuck in this fearful state, because I feel like that's a possibility, right? Like, and also there's a possibility that you might be neglecting some things that really do need your attention because you're maybe overthinking something, or just in the process of weighing something out, so much so that it's almost distracting to you. I do feel like a little bit of a distraction here. There could be things that you're putting off, or stuff that you really need to get done that maybe is not getting done because a sense of like, yeah, just being focused probably heavily on this connection, but doesn't have to be. Just being over focused in one area to where you kind of neglect some of the other things going on in your life. So there's a caution around that as well. All right, so let's see what's going on in this person's heart space. King of Pentacles. So that's your energy, Taurus, whether you're masculine or feminine, since this is a general read. So you are definitely showing up in this person's heart space. What else? The Emperor. And can I just say, like, even if this is a female, they're showing up more as the masculine. So, so all that means is like this person is exuding more masculine than feminine traits right now, regardless of what sex they are. Meaning they're being more maybe assertive or aggressive or dominating than their more submissive side. Okay, I don't get that this person is in this submissive mode at all right now. Okay, so in their heart of hearts, this person, the reason is that they want to feel more in control. They're trying to empower themselves, right? So through that sense of like needing to empower themselves or wanting some sort of control, they're exuding more of this, like I said, masculine energy, despite whether it's a female or a male. They definitely are looking for more satisfaction and balance in their love life or when it comes to relationships. Like this person wants to feel secure. They want to feel grounded. They're willing to wait if it's worth the wait. But they do have trust issues here that's showing up. And I feel like if this person gets too involved into their shadow side or their trust issues, they can dip into that more childish energy that I felt earlier. And when they do that, Taurus, it's on you to maintain your integrity, okay? Because you are being asked to take the more mature approach. I'm sorry, I have another song coming through. Changes by Tupac. Okay. Random. Maybe they're going through some changes. I don't know. Wow. All right. So let's go into the most likely future outcome then, Taurus, and see what is going on there. Most likely future outcome for my Taurus. You got the Queen of Cups here. The Empress. Three of Cups. And Judgment. So Taurus, when it comes to the future energy, I feel like you kind of getting into this space of being like, whatever happens, happens, you know, or at least that's what you're being encouraged to do. Because when you overthink it and you hyperfixate on it, you become distracted, you self-isolate. It's almost like you torture yourself a little bit with this and needing to kind of let go, let God a little bit. There's changes coming through here, and this is a preparation time period, but not necessarily a time period to take action. Not just yet, okay? I think that's why they were talking about at the beginning of the reading, having this sense of self-control right now, right? Because it could be easy to want to do something like impulsive, especially if you're in the gutter and you're looking for relief. But it's a sense of like, no, hold strong, take it one day at a time, utilize self-control, because there is a change a-coming, but it might not be necessarily during this time period. But this is a good time to take care of your emotional well-being, your physical well-being, to spend more time with people that genuinely love and support you, your friends group for some of you, and to kind of release the need to worry about this, to think about this, to overstimulate yourself, because all it does is kind of like tear you apart, and to instead just kind of focus on the present moment as best as you can and allow yourself a sense of relief, allow yourself a break, right? Or a breather is what they're saying. And that's so funny because when I did your spiritual reading last week, at the end of it, we did a breathing exercise for you, Taurus, because I just felt like so, like everything felt like chaos during that reading. This reading seems a little bit more calm than that one, which is good, right? So there's already been some progression, but it will continue to improve as you begin to go forward through September. So let's see what this person's most likely future outcome is. Now I have that song in my head. God, I love Tupac. You know what I never noticed until recently? I started thinking about it because I get like repeat artists all the time. And I don't necessarily listen to all of them, like Whitney Houston and Prince and Tupac, you know. But then I think the majority of the songs that I do get, the artist has passed away, and I wonder if that has anything to do with it. I know this is so random, like ADD, but I do mediumship as well, so I don't know if that's why they're just more readily available for me to channel. I don't know. Like I got Elvis the other day on the anniversary of his death. I did a reading and I didn't even realize it was the anniversary of his death until y'all told me in the comments. And I'm like, wow, that makes so much sense that Elvis came through. Anyways, that's my random thought for today. All right, back to you. Person you may be connecting with, the Lovers. Three of Cups, Five of Swords, and now they're giving me Rick Astley. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna turn around and desert you. All right, that came out on this person's side, but it may resonate with you as well. There's a sense of like, it's hard to tell what's going on with this person, Taurus, and maybe that's why you overthink the situation. I feel like this person is going through something, especially when it comes to relationships. And now I feel like this person feeling like they have to give something up in order to gain something. And maybe they're closely kind of examining what they're willing to give up or put up with, maybe. Is that what it is? What they're willing to put up with? Because I did feel like this person is willing to put in the effort to things that they feel are worth their effort. But okay, so they have a fear of rejection as well. That's something that they need to work on. Also, and I hate to say this, okay, and you're going to know if this is you. Some of you, what the deceit is about, okay, could be around a third-party person or a third-party connection where there's more than one person involved in the situation. And it's a sense of, like, they need to give up the other person to have something solid with, you know, this connection, Taurus, or vice versa, or you could have that going on. Take it as it resonates, whichever side. And I feel like if you were in this group, you would know this, right? And I got messages about this in the Leo reading too. Some of you might also be connecting with Leo, but take it as it resonates. All right, so it just feels like, yeah, that they seem to be grappling with some decisions right now. I feel like this person wants to see things work out and wants to see things come together, but they kind of get in their own way. They get in their own head. They know what they want, but then they let their mind overthink it. They want peace and balance, but at the same time, not willing to give up control. Sometimes they dip into this immature energy where they can be undercutting, or maybe they don't always take the highest route, and that's why you're being encouraged to stay in this mature stance here. And if you were the person that maybe, if there was hurt within the connection, let's just say that, this person is definitely harboring that. Or there's someone harboring that right at the moment, okay? So, wow, let's get some guidance here, Taurus. Let's see. I'm never gonna say goodbye. Turn around and desert you. The song is going to be in my head for the rest of the day now. Dang it. Oh, yeah. All right, so they actually had two cards, Trust and Nature. I'm going to read the Trust card. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe, but you could be missing out on an opportunity. Actually, I feel this is also for you, Taurus. Some of you are trying to play it safe or trying to go about making a decision because of maybe what's familiar to you or what's expected of you. But they're saying at the end of the day, you have one person to answer to, and that's you and your higher self. And your higher self wants you to follow your intuition, wants you to follow your emotions, because your emotions are leading you to the path that was meant for you. All right. And then you have the card of relationships. So this is talking about relationships are just a mirror of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to the people around you, are a mirror. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for your soul's growth. Wow, Taurus, beautiful message for you. I hope that this resonated. If it did, let me know. Zodiac signs that you could be connecting with or have in your own chart. I have Libra, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius, Aries again, Sagittarius again, Libra, could be another Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do have videos over there. And I will be hosting a full moon event on my Facebook. I plan on posting the event tonight or tomorrow, so make sure you follow me over there so you don't miss it. There'll be a small charge to join, but I will be talking about the full moon. I'm going to do a full moon collective reading, and then I'm going to choose people randomly out of the chat to do one question, one answer private readings. So don't miss out. Check it out on my Facebook. All of it linked down in the description box below. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Taurus. And until next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.